And the pseudonym, what is the correct spelling?
Hailey.
And defense, you have no objections to those changes of the waivers?
I have no objections to those changes, and we waive the 10-day requirement.
And Your Honor, the word pseudonym is actually misspelled.
Okay. All right. Mr. Cruz, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Pause right there. Did you catch that? First-degree felony. This isn't just serious. It's a top tier of criminal charges in Texas. We're talking a minimum of 5 years, all the way up to life behind bars. No wiggle room. That's the kind of charge that makes plea deals feel like the only option.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. In count 3, you're charged with aggravated sexual assault of a child. That's a first-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow that plea. If for any reason the court does not follow that plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record for a moment.
Yes.
All right, did you understand you have a right to jury trial?
Yes.
A right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court, just 1 second, I'm sorry. Is pretrial services going to be able to read this?
I can try to type it.
I can type it.
All right. We're full service here. Thank you. All right, we're back on the record. All right. And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Notice how immigration consequences come into play? This is huge. Even if you're legally in the U.S., a conviction like this can wipe away your status. Question for you guys, should non-citizens face extra consequences on top of prison time? Or is that double punishment? Drop your thoughts below.
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Sir, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if you're not a United States citizen, by entering into this plea, you can be deported, denied naturalization, or the right to re-entry into the United States?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 3. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 25 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There are no applications. There's to be Chapter 62 compliance, and there's to be no contact with the complainants. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
Yes.
No pretrial motions of that sort. No.
Then to count 3, how do you plead?
No contest.
State any evidence to support the defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor. The state would have turned to evidence State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes.
All right. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes.
Yes.
And so the defendant, my client does understand the ramifications of the charges involved. It was very difficult in terms of assessing what was at stake here. We have entered a plea to avoid the inherent risks of trial. The client,
Okay, hold up. That apology felt flat, right? In a courtroom, sincerity matters. But here, it almost sounds like he's sorry for getting caught rather than for the pain he caused. What do you think? Real remorse or courtroom performance?
disagreement. This has been the result of numerous meetings with the state going over the evidence, and the state has conferred with the mother of the child, and this is a conclusion that everyone is in agreement with.
That is correct, John. We asked for family and agreement with this.
Anything you want to say?
Just want to say that I'm sorry for everything.
But why would you do it?
Like in a way that
I'm sorry, what?
no, I would say like I'm sorry like for
Sorry for what?
like when for the pain that I for her and everybody the not being a better.
That's a bombshell detail. He was already on parole when this happened. Translation? The system had already given him a second chance, and he blew it. Judges hate that because it signals a defendant can't follow rules even under supervision.
Well, I mean, according to the stipulations, you're the boyfriend. You're not a husband.
Or boyfriend, yeah.
So how long did you know them before you moved into the home?
Like about a couple of months.
So you knew the mother for 2 months before you were moved into the home?
Somewhere around about 2 months.
Right. And how long after you moved in the home that you were allowed to spend overnights with just you and the complainant?
How long? Like
Yes. So you move into the home within 2 months.
because I would work at night. I'll come home. I work night shifts and 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
Well, they're saying this happened overnight.
yeah. at night.
If I may interject, just regarding the facts of the case, since we're discussing this, my client had been on parole at the time these allegations were made. There was a parole hearing at which the mother of the child had testified, and during that hearing, she had stated that
Oh, okay. But I want to hear this.
she had.
I understand it's hearsay, but I want to hear. Yes.
And so this is what I had pointed out to the state when we were coming to this conclusion, this proposed amount. The mother was relying on him routinely throughout the course of their relationship to watch the children because she worked nights. She works as a housekeeper at the Metropolitan Methodist, the hospital on McCullough. And so that was an aspect here where she had asked him to watch the kids.
So when did that
night.
start? When did it start that you were allowed to watch children as somebody's boyfriend that has only been moved into the house for 2 months?
Like for me to watch her, like that was my girlfriend. We've been living like we got the house together. I'm the one that got the house, and
How did you meet her?
through Facebook.
All right, so you meet through Facebook, and when you meet through Facebook, does she already have children?
She already had children. She told me about her life story. How
Well, no. I just want you to listen to my questions and answer my questions. So you meet her through Facebook.
yes, ma'am.
She tells you she has children.
She didn't tell me at the beginning,
Okay.
not till afterwards that we started talking.
All right, and so when you met her through Facebook,
Yeah.
did you already have prison history, or did the prison come after you met her?
No, I already had her.
And so what did you go to prison for?
For burglary.
All right, so
Never had no.
did you tell her you'd
Yeah.
been to prison for burglary?
Yeah. Cause
So-
her ex,
So you tell her, you meet her on Facebook.
mhm.
She has underage children, and you tell her that you've been to prison for burglary.
Yeah, I tell her.
And then she says, great, you guys move in together.
Yeah,
Okay,
You want me to
Yes,
say,
ma'am.
ask the defendant some questions?
sure. I mean, he gave it the right to remain silent.
Mr. Cruz, isn't it true that you knew, the child's mother for 9.5 months before you guys moved in together? Does that sound more correct?
yeah, like, man, pretty much, something like, yeah,
And isn't it true that she had her father living in that home as well?
yes,
And isn't it also true that you guys met through friends and not on Facebook? Would that be more correct?
then like Facebook, cause she knew my sister and all
So you guys knew
That's
each
okay,
other
yeah.
from people, not something that you met online.
that, yeah, so.
No further questions.
All right, anything else?
If I can briefly
Yes.
ask him, and was it your understanding that there were past allegations made against another family member in the house by the same child regarding sex abuse?
Question to relevance.
Overruled.
Yeah, her dad, her ex-boyfriend.
All right.
Or her son,
The son, would that be the
yeah,
Danny's
Jay.
brother?
They had brothers, she had said that her son had did something to her own son.
And then what was the outcome of that allegation?
She didn't do nothing about it. I always told her, do something, she didn't want to.
And what is your understanding of her relationship with a man in a case where she was a complaining witness for continuous violence against the family?
And that was her ex, her baby daddy. She told me that they had got an argument and she hit him in the car and she ran over, he hit the bump and he was trying to put the car in gear and
What is your understanding of their relationship now?
they're gonna get back together. She could put him in prison for 4 years for domestic violence.
How do
He
you know
gets
that he
out.
was going to, how do you know that
She
they were
told
going to
me.
get back together?
She was talking to him. He will call her on three-way from people from prison. I was for a lot of arguing and I tell her, why you talking to me? Like, I'll just leave. I'll leave the house. She was always arguing with me.
Okay.
I'll just leave. I didn't want to get in trouble.
No further.
And there it is, the hammer drops. Once the guilty verdict is in, everything else is just paperwork and sentencing. Notice how calm the judge is? That calmness is more chilling than if they yelled. It's the calm of absolute authority.
Questions?
Okay, thank you.
Redirect, or is that cross?
Sure.
How, you don't know for sure that she's with, the person who abused her, isn't that true?
I mean, she was talking to him through the phone. Like
Would
when
it
I,
surprise you to know that she has a restraining order against him?
yeah, but she would still get letters for her friends. He would send letters to her friends' house.
Objection to inaccurate statement, a restraining order, would that be a protective order? I mean, that's.
All
to me,
right, if
that's
you could
important.
clarify your question.
Yeah, a protective order, Your Honor. Are you aware that there's a court order prohibiting him from talking to her?
Yeah, but and that's why I would tell her why she talking to him and he was still calling three-way.
No further questions.
And I didn't, that was one of the main ideas.
All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing further.
All right, as previously stated, the court is going to find you guilty of count 3. The court will sentence you to 25 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money will run concurrently.
This is powerful. The judge is calling out not just a defendant, but also the larger issue, parental neglect. It's a reminder that predators thrive when caregivers drop their guard. Courtrooms aren't just about punishment. They're about lessons for the community, too.
Chapter 62 registration. There's to be no contact with complainants. There's to be no residing with minors. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Anything else with regards to sentencing?
Okay, Your Honor.
Nothing further.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. So here's the thing. The fact that some people are not paying attention to their children doesn't excuse your behavior. I have no idea why people will hang their star to somebody who's been to prison, which I believe in rehabilitation. But when you have children, you can't believe in rehabilitation because you have to protect your children. You can't be leaving your children alone with some guy overnight, whether you're in love with them or not, and they've been to prison before.
Yeah.
And so I'm putting no residing with children because ultimately when you're released from prison, somebody's going to see that you're a registered sex offender.
Mhm.
You may or may not tell them, I didn't do it. They're going to believe it. They're going to allow you around their children because for some people, you're a great catch and they don't pay attention to their children. They don't recognize that, hey, this child is 100% dependent on me for their protection. I can't leave an adult male in the home because sometimes this is what happens. But that doesn't excuse your behavior at all. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you are not allowed to reside in any household that has children in there when you're released from prison. So if you meet somebody on Facebook, if you reconnect with somebody and they have a child residing with them, you can't live there. You can't spend the night. You can't be over there. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
And Your Honor, you do have a connection, so
Okay, sure.
you're back.
9-1, State versus Eduardo Escalera. So, Mr. Escalera, have you had a chance to think about what you would like to do?
Yes, ma'am. There's a Safe program, and it's with a 3 to 6 month aftercare program. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So,
Tends to be extended as well.
yes. So, Mr. Escalera, but you're going to be extended, but it's going to end up being a guilty verdict. So, I'm going to find you guilty.
I have a question. Okay, the 2 years, maybe extend 2 years. Is it gonna be running while I'm in St. Pete? Like, let's say if I get out in a year, I just have 1 more year left, or does it?
I don't understand your question.
I think that your question is, you'll be on probation
Okay.
or you're in safety.
Okay.
Okay, that probation, as we talked, is going to continue to run until the end. And part of that will be at safety.
Okay.
So when you get done with safety, you still have probation to go.
Okay.
You got that?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, do you understand?
Yes.
All right, so this is what the court is going to do, and I think this is really in your best interest as far as becoming clean and sober, because I think everybody can agree you have a drug problem. And if that problem is not solved, then we're going to be right back here. And I'm taking in consideration that the fact that you want help and all of the allegations appear to be drug related. So the court is going to find you guilty. Just 1 moment. Does anybody want to speak to an underlying? Because I'm finding him guilty, but
Right.
I'm going to I'm going to place him on regular probation
We talked about the term, Judge. I guess we'd ask for 2 years.
for the underlying.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
oh, I see what you mean.
yes.
Do I still have the protective order, Your Honor?
Yes, and there will still be a no contact order.
Yeah, I'd ask for the minimum 2 years, Judge, as an underlying sentence. I think you're right. The issue here is the drug problem. If we get that fixed, I think the rest of it will be all right.
All right, State, what are you requesting as an underlying sentence?
Say that's for 4 years, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, the court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 4 years in the prison, suspended and probated. How long are you all asking for a term?
We'll follow probation's recommendation.
Yes. for the length.
For the length of 2 years, yes.
We'd ask for 2 years probation.
2 years probation, 4 years prison probation for 2 years.
All right, so this is what the court is thinking. There's a wait time for safety. And then that's 9 months. Then you have the aftercare for about 3 months.
It's by experience, it's been about 3 months.
So the court is going to sentence you to 4 years in the prison. The court is going to suspend and probate it for 4 years. Just one moment.
So I'm not going to safety then?
Yeah, you're going to be going to safety. You're going to remain in custody until safety accepts you.
Okay.
There is going to be a $1,500 fine. That will be probated. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. There's to be proof of employment within 45 days of release. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no contact with, I think this is Vanessa Pena.
Yes.
And she's also Vanessa Vasquez, is that correct?
I don't know who Vanessa Vasquez is.
They say that's a girlfriend.
No, it's Yvette Vasquez. Used to be my girlfriend.